by the way, there, an old tunnel, or shaft, actually, probably a square one, rectangle shape. Good morning guys, it's Tim from Tim's Adventures, back underground, and yeah, I was hoping to be able to keep the higher ground, but no. Okay, so I've dug a massive amount and I've gone up higher here, as you can see, up as well, and I'm gonna attack that area and then this area and segregate in two halves, so I'm not wasting my time going either side. If there's nothing in it, you leave it as a pillar and go around and weave your way through, taking all the sapphires. Up here, as we know, we've tested the ground, and while I was digging, I was keeping an eye out to see any spinels or any signs of any sapphire. Absolutely nothing. And I ran the wires over the top of it, nothing. Dead ground, except for the bottom, the very bottom. So this area here, if I show you, right, is a low-lying area, is about the deepest area here on this claim. Okay, that's it there. See, that bit goes right down. Then she lifts up a little bit here. As you can see, the granite floor lifts up and then dives back down again this way. This is why I did it. Got Keith to start digging this tunnel, and what's going to happen is I will dig this further until I come to the good wash, because there is good wash behind here, okay, further on. So that should be the start of the sapphires and the start of the big billies as well, in behind there. Even though there's billies here, but there's not enough of them to actually stop a pile of sapphire. So it ran through here pretty quick, the water, and that's why it pushed the sapphires away. You're going to get sapphires over here on this side, sitting on that bank. All right, that's where you're going to get sapphire, but this is like concrete in here, so that's why I've been avoiding digging it, even though there's sapphire in it. But it is heavy duty, and you've got to break up every block. So now that's the explanation of that one. So I've got to get rid of that. Then once I get rid of this, I'll be back. Then I've got to get rid of some of the granite, because it is diving down. So that's what I'm chasing, the lower part. Hopefully there's a lot of billies and a lot of sapphire in it. Now to where I'm digging for Judy Ann over here, as well. This, as you can see, if you have a look at the granite, there it is there. Okay, that's the peak of it, and now it's coming back down, and that's why she's picking up the larger sapphires are starting to pop in, and that's what chasing. So that has to be dropped again. I'll be dropping all this for her next wash, and yeah, and I've ran through, we've had a look at this red layer that's creeping in, but it's still full of sand and crap, and it's not yielding anything. That's where the sapphires are, in there. And up here, and they'll be in this area too, is on the simple fact that it is clay, and they get stuck in clay, they float. So, but again, we shall see. That was a nice ironstone there, by the way. Very nice. Okay. Her camera, her phone, her lights get affected by this camera. Even though I changed it to 50 megahertz, the lights still affect it. Look at that. Yeah, see. As soon as it come anywhere near it, the black line. But also at the same time, as you can see, there's a peak here. Now on this side, there will be as well sapphire coming up this way. Because if you remember, when I dug here, right, I had a heap of sapphires here. Now that was the leftover of Keith running these tunnels through. Okay, and same as here. I've got a heap of sapphire in that red wash. Now that red wash will appear in where I'm digging for Judy Ann over there. And that will be on the drop-off part. And hopefully the red wash has billies in it, which I'm pretty sure it will. But we're going to end up in the ballroom. And that's what I'm chasing, is that ballroom on that other side that was dug out by Keith, and it yielded massive amounts of sapphire, but I want the remnants of that sapphire as well. So that's the way that's why this tunnel is going that way, and that's why I'm doing the hard yards of getting rid of the granite and doing a pathway through, because I know it's going to drop off and it's actually going to go deeper than what this is. This ground level, it's going to be deeper down, and hopefully we get some sapphires out of it. So that should be within a week. We should be there to reach that side, hopefully, God willing. And yeah, with persistence we will. And I'll be continuing as well over this side. So that's my little explanation for this morning. Yeah, I hope it does inform some people that are digging on the fields. And yeah, that's about it. That's what I look for anyhow. And see you guys later. Finally, job done. Look at that. Clean. Got rid of it all. Now, I can't stand up, of course, in here because it's too low. But, yeah, so that was 20 plus wheelbarrows. If you can see that hump of granite, I got to get rid of that. Now, the wires reckon there's hardly anything over this way. Okay, but I'm still going to do a wash this way. But I left most of the roof still up. Okay, I've only concentrated on lifting this up higher. Right, and what I'm going to do, of course, is dig this granite now. Next, flatten that out. So that's quite a few wheelbarrows here, all the way through, all the way from here, well, back to here, back to there. Right, and take out the granite all the way through, so it's nice and flat, because that's still going down possibly, and I want to leave it that way. Now that's the up. There's a mud layer here. I don't know what's going on there. And yeah, so I'm digging from there on. I'm going to dig this way. That'll be one load, and then the next load will be this way. To test this out. If there's nothing in it, I'll leave it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll concentrate this way and just circle around whatever I have to do. Whichever way I got to follow the sapphires, that's what I will be doing. And that's why I'm just taking out the dirt. I might not actually take out that lump of granite, because if there's nothing in it, I've just wasted my time taking the granite out. So that's what I actually... So I'll only do the pathway here, from there to there. Okay, watch my hand. From there to there, I'm going to take out that granite and flatten that out. Alright guys, I'll be back. Hey guys, alright, what I've done is undercut this one. Have a look. Now I've got 7 wheelbarrows. This is number 7 there. And this is the wash. And by the way, there, an old tunnel, or shaft. Actually, probably a square one, rectangle shape, shaft. There, you can smell the old dirt. That's where it is. So that's why it's wet, is because of that simple fact, water keeps coming down the shaft. Okay, so moisture keeps coming, and that's what's wet this ground here. Okay, so that's it basically. So I've dug the bottom, of course, and from there to there, 7 wheelbarrows. So we'll find out if there's anything in it. Won't take long. See you upstairs, guys. Okay, job done. Let's go and clean this pulsator up. We'll see how we go. Alright, okay. A bit more iron than what I thought. Let it sink. More iron. Wow, that's a lot of iron. Okay, I'll stop then. Hopefully it's not just iron, which of course has happened many a times before. That is a dog's tooth, Sapphire. There we go. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, I won't go any further and we'll see what she yields, eh? What do you reckon, guys? Okay, that's the end of part A. Like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, thumbs up. See you on part B. God bless all.